I think maybe we're gonna get to the end of Hearts of Stone DLC. I don't know how long this lasts, but I think last we left off, someone got stabbed in the eye with a spoon by an individual who might possibly be the devil. We don't know. We don't know. We're gonna learn about it together. Grassland first for the 57th time on Twitch to Mom Got a Game, who also shared a 180 stream streak, which means you get to move in with me. Congratulations. I will see you when you get here. Oh no.
Your breath, oh, the stench of rotted teeth and vodka.
But I won't plough you with me mouth, sweetheart. So, what's it gonna be?
The witch hunters to let me alone. I'll
Okay,
regret it.
well we have to interfere with this.
Leave her alone.
Why's that? Want us to plough you? Is that it? Doable, but you'll have to hide that mug in a sec.
Piss off before I kick your asses.
We'll see who kicks whose ass. Get him, lads! Pound his gob!
Alright. Oh my god, you're level 8? Oh, you poor bastards. I wonder what I needed to do for this quest to pop up. Because we found that there's situational quests where something needs to happen first before they'll show.
You alright?
Fine. Truth be told, I'd have managed on my own. But thank you.
You'd have managed it? Managed those men by yourself?
Of course. Knee to the bollocks, elbow to the throat. Job done.
Walk you home?
Hey now. I'm grateful, sure, but I'll not demonstrate that in the alcove.
Walk you home, that's it.
In that case, yes. Come. Master Witcher, do you always help folk for free?
Sometimes for free, usually for pay.
Phew. I was afraid you were abnormal.
I didn't know where this was going, to be honest.
Here it is. Really, you needn't have troubled yourself.
Forgot. Could have managed it on your own. Well, don't let me get in your way. Farewell.
Are you a witch?
I didn't really like any of those options. They were all kind of... I mean, I'm glad that we were able to help her, but like... a lot of those options didn't really sound like they believed that she could handle herself, you know?
Shani?
Oh, Geralt. Good thing you're here.
What happened? Somebody break in?
This? No. Just getting ready to move.
What? When? Where to?
Not what I wanted to talk to you about. Or at least not only, but...
I'm leaving, Geralt. The Eastern Front beckons. I'm Kedwin bound.
Never mentioned you'd be moving. Any intention to either.
I didn't know I would be. Found out this morning. 2 soldiers came to my door, said Redania needs me again.
Couldn't turn him down? Just say no?
Perhaps I could have. But I didn't want to. Treating the ill and wounded, it's my calling. No place I'm needed more than at the front.
I understand. Any chance we'll see each other again?
someday, I'm sure.
So, learn anything about Olgierd?
Well, I abandoned the books quickly. Decided that if I was going to learn the truth, I'd need to find someone who knows it.
Find anyone?
Turned out I didn't need to look far. A colleague at the Academy, an assistant to Professor Permathine Shakeslock, claims Olgierd von Everec met with the professor multiple times. Apparently, Olgierd asked the professor to do some research. Professor got so worked up doing it, he went daffy. Started jealously guarding his notes. Wouldn't even let his assistant look at them.
The professor, where'll I find him?
Here in Oxenfurt. Cloistered inside his house on Academy grounds. Mage hunters guard his door.
Mage hunters at the door. He under house arrest?
I can't say, really. Some of the faculty think him a traitor. Say he sold out to the hunters for a hefty pouch of gold. The assistant, on the other hand, insists the professor wants him there to protect him. I don't know what from.
What's your guess?
He's certainly useful to them. A specialist in black magic and the occult? Must be a trove of knowledge.
If he's really gone off his nutter, I wouldn't be surprised to see them using him.
Need to talk to this professor.
We'll go together. Redanian guards all over the Academy. Doubt you'll get in alone.
Guards have never stopped me, you know that.
Wound these, and I'll have to patch them up. Besides, we might run into a friend. Get inside free and easy.
So, this is another one of those quests where it's like, yeah, I could tell her to, like, stay, but, like, that's what she wants to do with her life, so, like, I shouldn't say that. However, like, it seems like if you want the relationship to go anywhere, you probably need to say, like, hey, you know that thing that you want to do with your life? Don't do that. Just stay here for some dick. You know? Like, that's the vibe I got. Which I guess is kind of close to real life. That happens all the time, right? She has such an early 2000s haircut.
So how are things at the Academy these days?
You mean since Radovid shut it down?
I mean, is it well guarded?
Might be all it is. Many of the faculty fled to the far north. The braver ones stayed, but assumed the guises of tailors and laundresses. Why?
Just curious. Scholars seem to have adopted mage tactics. They in the same bind? So the Eastern Front, and then?
Depends where they send me.
Wherever it is, take care of yourself.
Always do. So don't worry.
How you doing, Binky? Yeah, she might have had a MySpace. Are you trying to smash the Karen? I might have already. Yeah.
Halt! By order of King Radovid, no one's allowed inside the Academy.
Not even lecturers?
No one means no one.
See, you've become quite the stickler, Norbert. You were much kinder when I was patching you up. By the way, how's your knee?
Fine. Dandy. As if no arrow ever struck it.
Consider yourself a lucky man. Because if I'd not decided to operate, you'd be a cripple to the end of your days.
Bruno,
Eh?
maybe we ought to let her in. She's a decent lass. Not like to steal nothing.
All right. But alone, which will draw too much attention. I'd rather not get shite from the captain on his account.
Here's what we'll do. I'll go in, then help you sneak in around the back.
How?
Don't know, but I'll figure something out. Usually aren't nearly as many guards on the riverside.
Agreed.
All right, let me in.
Really, Binky. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like she could probably pull off a better haircut. But she's also, like, on the front lines of war as a medic, so maybe it's like a tactical cut, so it doesn't get in the way, you know? I think you're judging her too harshly. That hair really kills it for you. Well. What? Of course they're drowned dead. Of course they're drowned dead. Y'all hurt now. Damn, that was some fast wake-up recovery. Oh, awkward. Can't be a nice and easy infiltration mission, that's no fun. Yeah, it's by water, which means... I mean, water's a trap in this game. I'm gonna meditate to heal and probably get attacked by more. Is that how this works? No? Surprising, actually.
Geralt! Psst! Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Grab the line!
Where'd you get the rope?
Long story, but we've done well. Professor Shakeslock's house is at the end of this street. Witch hunters guard the door. Doubt I'll be able to sweet-talk them.
Been a huge help already, Shani. Thanks.
It was nothing. Really. You'd have done the same for me. If you wish to see me again before I go, I'll be at home. Packing will take some time yet.
All right. Be seeing you.
Easy peasy. Damn. What'd you call me? I could have sworn I dodged.
Not good.
I thought I heard an arrow, you son of a bitch. You just wait. You just wait. Yeah, that reload time is a killer, isn't it? Oopsie poopsie. Give me your shit. Oh. It's some Demeridium handcuffs. That's not cool.
Locked tight. Need another way in. You leave a window open, maybe?
Okay. Like this little courtyard, that's pretty cool. Oh, was I supposed to just jump straight to it instead of climbing on the roof like a... Oh, maybe... not? Oh, maybe so. Smashing emo here. Wow. Wow.
Shattered mirror. No sign of impact. Probably not an accident. Shattered by a sound, maybe. Someone look in it and scream.
Shattered by a sound.
Loco's lesser key. Tomes about demons. Dusty as they come.
Why is this why is this building sound like it's about to fall?
Silver Laman. Don't know the sigil. Hasn't been used in ages, looks like.
Franco? Is that you? Leave the bedpan in the usual spot. And take the platter. I shan't be eating today.
Professor Shakeslock.
Who the blazes? How'd you get in? Get out. I know nothing. Don't wish to know anything. Understand? No, no, no. Out!
Not gonna hurt you.
That demon sent you. I'm sure of it.
What demon?
Feigned ignorance. Please. You know. Gaunter O'Dimm. Evil incarnate.
He didn't send me, but he is why I'm here. I'm a witcher.
A mutant. Yeah. Could be.
Why are there guards outside your door? You a prisoner?
Protective custody. That's the phrase. Protective. When I cannot decide my own fate, cannot breathe without their permission.
What do they want from you?
You may not be aware, but I'm one of the foremost experts on the occult. Living experts, that is. My mentor was the outstanding Professor Lionel Van...
And you're cooperating with the witch hunters now?
Cooperating? As if I had a choice. They're ignorant, but not enough to ignore what I know about magic, witches, sorceresses, what have you. Knowledge they use for barbaric ends, but that's beyond my control.
Came here because I need information. Think you might be the only man who has it.
A witcher. Then it follows I needn't fear. I'm hardly a post-conjunction creature.
What did Olgierd von Everec want from you?
I curse the day I first set eyes upon the man. He appeared at my doorstep one day, offering a sack of gold were I only to find out who Gaunter O'Dimm is and how to get rid of him. I agreed. Such matters are my speciality. And I needed the coin. I pored over countless tomes, delved into obscure incidents and analysed folk legends. I went so far as to travel to Nilfgaard, the library there, where at last I hit upon the mysterious entity's trail. There are records of encounters dating back thousands of years in many cultures under many names, but always as evil incarnate. In this land we call him Gaunter O'Dimm, at times Master Mirror or the Man of Glass. In deciphering the ancient scrawlings I went blind, yet I learned a great deal. For example, that he plays with his victims and thrives on pacts above all else. Seemingly harmless contracts which drive their parties to madness.
Okay, so yeah, the devil. Or a devil. Where do witchers come from? Well, there's a bit of indoctrination involved. It's not really a very happy tale.
What's with the surroundings? These runes, what do they mean?
They protect me. Here, evil cannot touch me.
How do you know?
He told me himself. Paid me a visit once. Fascinating meeting that was. I was blind already, though. Saw him clearly. He smiled at me. Said he was honoured I'd taken such an interest in him. He wished to thank me, and explained he'd taken a similar interest in me. He drew the circle and said I'd be safe within it. His way of repaying me, you see.
Ever tried to leave it?
If you'd heard how he said it, you'd be as certain as I am what leaving would bring.
Know anything else about the man?
Gaunter O'Dimm is no man. He is evil. Evil which assumes various forms. Forget about him, or die.
You're alive.
Alive? Yet I live in constant fear, born of what I've learned about him.
Olgierd signed one of these pacts with him?
Brilliant deduction. But have you guessed why? You must know that he came from a wealthy, influential line. He must have, if the family of his betrothed accepted him. Yet did you know his fortune soured? He himself became an outcast, impoverished. Iris's family, a powerful house, could not accept this, would not marry their daughter to a nobody. Olgierd wished to elope. The further away, the better. Yet Iris refused to cut her family ties.
Quite the predicament.
Indeed. Their luck turned yet darker when a wandering witch mentioned a solution. A man who would grant any wish. His name, Master Mirror. The rest follows naturally. Olgierd and O'Dimm. A meeting at a crossroads. A wish. A pact signed in blood. And a price to be paid. Olgierd was to sacrifice one he loved. O'Dimm delights in difficult choices. He knew Olgierd loved two in this world. His betrothed and his brother, Vladimir. Olgierd chose, and soon thereafter married his beloved Iris, his fortune restored.
Damn, I don't think we figured out that Vladimir was killed by Olgierd. I know that he died, like, if it wasn't the last stream, it was the stream before where we went around, like, possessed by his body, or possessed by his ghost, to show him a good time per Olgierd. But I don't think we found out that Olgierd killed Vladimir.
Olgierd tell you all that?
He had to. How else was I to diagnose his case?
Make it sound like an illness.
It is worse. Many illnesses are treatable, but play with evil, medicine can be much harder to find.
So did Olgierd kill his own brother?
No. Deduce, Witcher. O'Dimm acts directly or indirectly. Olgierd merely signed the blood letter. The next day, his brother was dead.
Why was Olgierd out to get rid of O'Dimm? He'd gotten what he wanted.
Had he? His heart had turned cold as ice. His feelings for his wife, for whom he'd sacrificed his brother, had withered. He'd lost all he loved. Had he wanted any of this? No. O'Dimm grants what you wish, not what you want. All who sign a pact learn the difference. Die by it.
All? No way to get rid of him?
Kill him, you mean? Kill evil? No. Yet the annals tell of a man who dissolved his pact by defeating O'Dimm at his own game.
Meaning?
O'Dimm wields contracts, word traps, duels of wits. Challenge him to such a duel. He'll agree, and can be beaten. But remember, there is only ever one stake. Sole thing he truly desires. Human souls.
O'Dimm left a mark on my face. Any way to get it off?
A mark? No mention in the tomes. Strange. Unless it will disappear once your pact is fulfilled.
If I challenge him, end the pact that way, will it go away?
That I do not know. The one man who succeeded bore no mark.
Thanks. Helped me a lot.
Good. Very good. Oh, to feel useful after so many years locked up, living in fear. Why, it's pleasance itself.
Fucked up. Damn you, Final Destination. You win again. Circle Dim creates terrifies me. I cannot see it, but I know it is here. I know no name for the sense which I perceive it. When I near its bounds, a strange shiver shoots down my spine. It is not pain, but something that stands my hair on edge, like a hedgehog's quivers. A month has passed, and still I stay within the runic circle. Nightmares prey on me more and more. I've come to fear sleep. No, not how long I can withstand this. I dreamt I had a daughter. This was strange, for I've never had children, yet one came to me in my sleep. She was no older than 10. She called me daddy and loved me deeply. I could see it in her eyes. The strangest part of all was that I also burned for her with a great paternal love. Can one possibly dream of someone who does not exist? Can one love such a one? I no longer fear sleep. Perhaps O'Dimm has decided to give me peace. I have no desire to change his mind. My dreams of Amelie give me great joy. My daughter is a good and clever girl. I believe she will grow into a wonderful woman. A shame she exists only in my dreams. Not only do I no longer fear sleep, but now I cannot wait for the moment in which it comes. What a fantastic transformation. If nothing changes, I shall soon try to leave the circle. I know now why I dreamt for weeks of the child I never had. It was his doing. This night my daughter died. She caught a strange illness which pocked her whole body with hideous oozing sores. She cried, begging me to help. I could do nothing. She died in my arms. I awoke soaked with sweat. I remained a wreck, my mind tattered. 3 months have passed since Amelie's death. My heart still bleeds, and horrifying visions plague my every moment. I'm a blind man who wishes he saw nothing, for utter blindness would be a relief compared to these tormenting visions. I cannot persevere much longer. I have become a deeply unhappy old man. I have now lived within the magic circle for a year. Thoughts of suicide haunt my mind even more often. Ever more often. It would be so simple. I need but step outside the rooms. I'm gonna have to save before I jump, aren't I? How did I even land on not water? It's impressive. Where do I need to go? Way down there. It's probably the fastest way. I'm just trying to get to a signpost, don't mind me. And this song is gonna be Outsmart O'Dimm's song is gonna be stuck in my head for long after I finish this expansion. That looked like that would have something. It does. A singular repair kit. Wait, was that going to... It's kind of a time saver, I guess. The fact that I didn't take damage there. It's crazy to me after I just died from hopping out of that tower. Okay, so I need to go there. I'm gonna go here. Really? Come on.
Strange choice of locale. Guessing there's a reason for it.
Place like any other. Could easily have met somewhere else.
Yet we've met here. And something tells me that's not purely coincidental. But since we're here, I believe you have something for me.
Fulfilled the third wish.
How do I know this to be the rose? Very well might have picked this up at the Outsmart market an hour ago.
Look closely at it. Got it from Iris. It was the last thing that bound her to this world.
What?
Decided she'd treat you like you once treated her. The rose is a symbol of your parting, and a punishment.
I suppose I deserve that. Iris. What a mess we made of it all. If I'd only known then how it would end. What's happening? I feel as though a hot iron's pierced my chest.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So glad to see everyone's pleased. How do you feel, Von Emmerich? A little less troubled? Lighter in the heart?
O'Dimm, what do you want?
What do you mean, what? Your soul.
You forget. The pact states you can take it only once you've fulfilled 3 wishes,
And we stand together on the moon. Well, what do you know?
What? No. We had a pact. The moon is there. There! Not here.
I gave you what you wished for. Here, on the moon, our contract you fulfilled.
Awesome. You cheated me.
I never cheat. It is done.
Oh!
The soul belongs to me. At last. It's over. We must meet again one day. Business with you is pure pleasure.
Gonna remove the brand?
Ah, right away. Done. Now, tell me what reward you've chosen.
Wait. Wait. Oh, hey, wait. Okay. Who's played this? I know there are many of you lurking out there. I'm on 3 different platforms right now. Who's played this? I want some insight. Because, like, I love these characters. I love these, like, Faustian bargains and stuff like that. I played a character who did something like that in a long-running campaign in D&D a long time ago. And I like the tricksy riddles and wordplay behind these sorts of deals. However, this being a video game, am I going to get something cool for one of these? Or is it going to screw me over to the point where it's not going to be fun? I was not expecting a reward. Don't want anything from you. Is the safe option, right? But did any of these have substantial outcomes? feel free to chime in. Because I don't want to Google it, but I kind of do. You know? Like, what if it's a fun thing? I don't want to miss a fun thing. Never go hungry again. Bottle of vodka that's always full. So I can see those being, you know, implemented mechanics-wise, right? You wouldn't... Maybe you always have that healing buff. Maybe for that one you never need to hunt down liquor anymore to refill your consumables. Make me rich? I mean, that could just be like a flat crown award, right? Swift as the wind. Is that just like a speed buff? Palms out high. O'Dimm is a damn menace. Oh, I think he's... I love characters like this just because they make you think twice about them instead of just taking them at face value. Because we have so many characters in literature, plays, and movies, and video games. We have so many characters throughout history that are just, you know, they are what you see. Right? There's not a lot of depth to them. But with these sorts of Faustian bargainers, you know, there's like the double speak sort of element to them. Swift as the wind. I'm going to assume that's just like a faster run speed, if that's a thing. If that's always like a healing buff, that's pretty good. Not really concerned about that because I'm a loot goblin. Make me rich, I'm not really concerned about because I think I'm at a point now where I'm probably good on crowns unless I want to swap out my entire build, which still doesn't maximize this thing if I'm a Grandmaster. So... Okay, so what happens if you choose Swift as the Wind, I wonder?
Wanna be fast. So fast no one will ever catch me.
Interesting wish. I think I've just the thing. Take this. Place it on your steed, and we'll ride swift as the wind.
What now? Off to find another poor fool?
Haven't decided yet. But I do know if I ever have trouble collecting a debt, I shall turn to a witcher.
That was cool. I really like that character. So what would have happened? I mean, there were many options that I passed up in this last 10 minutes. So I already talked about the possible prizes for the others, is what of how I assume those wishes would have been fulfilled. But like, what would have happened if I would have elected to help Olgierd? I passed on it because, like, I mean, from what I recall, he did a lot of shitty stuff in his life. You know? So I was like, I don't really feel inclined to save this dude. They definitely cobbled him together from bits of Eastern and Central European folklore for sure. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, the deal with the devil trope, the man at the crossroads, it's always been a trope, right? but I think they did well with how they carried it out, instead of just having some, like, invulnerable dude. That was cool. Which leaves one more DLC.